Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So here we are going to present our synthesis that has been made based on the three articles. But before we start our presentation, let me introduce the member of our team first. There are Albi Nosi Setyatama and Azka Wijdan. Okay, let's start the presentation. So our topic here is the strategy and important learning listening skill for young learners. We have three articles here. In the first article, the title is Listening for Young Learners. And the author is Wijdan Arnold. He's a teacher, trainer, author, and IATEFL moderator. There is 2011. The basic info in this article. This article tells about nature of listening, things that need to be developed, such as listening need to have a real-life meaning and carefully select the material and the purpose of listening skill. Giving confidence, more explanation, specific strategies for listening, specific tasks are under consideration in the listening classroom. And then we move to the second article. The title is The Problem Young Learners Encounter During Listening Skill. The author is Hande Yilmaza and Fatih Yafuz, and the year is 2015. New info. This article gives us new information about some definition and expert argument about listening development. We also have information about the problem that are faced by learner in studying listening skill. It also gives a method to find out the way to overcome the problems. And the weakness, the method is still unclear why it uses song in a learning listening skill. And then for the third article, the last article, the title is The Effectiveness of Using Kids Song to Teach Listening on Young Learner, Viewed from Student Motivation. The author is Kusnul Hotimah and Taurika Astiyanda. The year is 2020. And the new info, we found a new strategy in this article that song can also be used to improve listening skill for young learners. In this article, it explained in sufficient detail that the benefit and effectiveness of a song that can be used as a learning method and also a strategy for improving listening skill. Songs are appreciated for their linguistic, cultural, and entertaining feature, and they are precious language learning material. Okay, and the synthesis will be read by Azka Wijdan. Okay, Azka, time is yours.
And now we move to synthesis. Listening is an active process, as the mind actively engages in making meaning. It is our duty as a teacher to ensure that the material we use are comprehensible to our young learners. It is one of the most fundamental pieces of learning and teaching English. In order to be successful in listening, learners should come up with some strategies, such as thinking during listening, making practice, or have a relaxed feeling during listening. As a teacher, we have to get the solution about the problem that have to be faced by the learners. For example, teachers can use song to solve those problems. Songs are flexible. They are the product of culture, serious values, commitment, responsibility, custom, love, tradition, history, and the characteristic of a spoken language. They can be used for a number of purposes, and there are many reasons why song can be considered a valuable pedagogical tool. Song can improve young learner listening, pronunciation, and speaking skill, as well as their grammar. Murphy, 1992.
I think that's all our presentation. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.